right, everybody, we're cutting the excuse me, intro quick as we got Loic on the pole, heat race number 1, Colin in second, Justin Sick in fourth, Jason Butterfield Justin Sick in third, Jason Butterfield in fourth, Caleb in fifth, Logan in sixth, and Dean Reynolds will be starting seventh. So we got 2 heats tonight, as a few did not show up. We're going to go ahead and pull up our tower, as these guys are going to take the green flag this time by. We got a couple big dogs up at the front of the pack. If you guys are out there, how do I sound? As I got a new mic tonight. Do I sound any better? As the green flag is out. Green. We got... Oh, here comes Justin Sick to the bottom in that number 15. And meanwhile, Loic and Colin battling it out at the front as they're side by side. Fourth, third, Jason and Justin battling for that last. Awesome, thank you. Justin and Jason battling it out for that last spot into the trophy dash. Top 3 will go to the trophy dash as we only got 2 heats here tonight. Still side by side for the lead is Colin up underneath Loic. He's going to try and take the lead down on the bottom side. He's got that Ryko number 39 sitting way low. And Loic's got the run on the high side. Still side by side with 5 laps to go. Jason Butterfield trying to get up in this. And here comes Caleb. Caleb in the 25 down low. He's going to try and get up underneath Jason Butterfield for that last transfer spot into the trophy dash. Meanwhile, they're still battling it out for the lead. Side by side, Colin down low, Loic up high. Who's going to take it? Who's going to take the win in heat race number 1? Start on the pole in the future. Here comes Loic on the high side. He's still got the lead. 3 laps to go. Who's your pick here? Oh, we got an accident further back as Dean and Logan get together, and we're going to go back up to the front. Loic takes the lead by himself as Butterfield has that third and final spot into the trophy dash. Final lap. Loic in the lead. Colin in second. Will Colin make a run? Going into turn 3 and 4. He's going to dive it down low. Can he pull it off? It's going to be a drag race out of 4. Loic up high gets the run. He's going to take the win in heat race number 1. Colin in second. Jason in third. Caleb in fourth. Justin in fifth. Dean Reynolds in sixth. Logan in seventh. Man, that was an exciting first heat. Definitely an exciting first heat. Here comes heat race number 2. We got Caleb Durgan starting on the pole. We got the Rocket Man. The best night of the week for racing. Yep. What's up, Tyler? I wish you were out here. We got Rocket Man. Caleb Schellenberg starting in second. Keith Hackney in third. Shane Yates will be starting fourth. Robbie Swan starting 5th. Chris Sleep will be starting in that 6th and final spot. Who's your picks in this one? There was some netcode, I guess, there between Logan and Dean as I hear it over the radio. Who's going to be your picks on this one? Go ahead and put your picks. What's up, Uncle Kenny? How are you? But put your picks in the chat. Who do you think's going to get this one? Are we going to get the young Durgan winning heat race number 2? Or is Schellenberg or Hackney going to come pass him for the win? I'll tell you what. I know Schellenberg's pretty good on the high side yet. High side. He might be the surprise in this one. But, man. You got freaking... You got Hackney... You got Shane. Shane will be better when the track slickens out. Robbie, they're all stacked heats. That's what this league's all about. Green flag is out as the pace truck gets a big jump. Durgan straight to the high side. Here comes Hackney down low. He got underneath Schellenberg. Robbie Swan in that 4th spot as he's going to try and reel him in, but he's got company with Shane Yates. Those guys are going to battle it out back there as Caleb's got the lead. Durgan in the lead. Rocket Man in second. Keith Hackney in third. Not able to do anything with... Oh, they're going to get contact. Contact coming out of turn 4. Oh, Caleb blinking. What's going on with Schellenberg? Durgan getting the pull away. Meanwhile, we got Robbie's going to take that third spot from Hackney. Robbie gets around Hackney. Can Hackney get back around him? He's going to look to the high side. Nothing there as Durgan's running away with this one with 5 laps to go. Here comes Robbie Swan and that number 37 machine. He looked low. There was nothing there. Schellenberg running in the middle of the track. Not a lot of room to pass him either way. Good defensive line out of that number 95. Here comes Keith Hackney up underneath Robbie. Can he get there? No. Robbie's going to keep that third spot. 3 laps to go as Robbie Swan looks underneath Schellenberg. He's going to try and pull even with him. Can't quite get there. They slide into turn 3 and 4 as Hackney gets a little piece of the wall. Robbie Swan gets up next to Caleb. Can he get up under him? Oh, he's going to put the brakes on Schellenberg. Schellenberg gets the wall. Oh, Hackney gets the back of Schellenberg. That's going to push Schellenberg. Shane Yates is going to get up underneath Hackney. Hackney off into the pits as he's had enough of this one. Meanwhile, Durgan driving away out in front. He's going to go ahead and take the win for heat race number 2. Robbie Swan in second. Rocket Man in third. Those will be the 3 going to tonight's trophy dash. So we only had a few heat races, so everybody else, that's going to be it. We're going to go to the warm-up, and we are going to put everybody out there for the top 6 from the 3 from each, out here for a trophy dash, the Swan Speed Shop Trophy Dash. Guys, remember, if you guys are sick of being the ugly duckling in the big blocks and the 358s, go to Swan Speed Shops and get yourself a pass for the season for $50 and get 10% off by using promo code MDiTV10. Get yourself a season set up, get yourself faster, and definitely the setups I use. I know Tyler uses them. Brian, you use gunner setups too, don't you? You probably use a mixture. Look at all them Ryko cars in there. That's a lot of Ryko cars up in this one. So Loick's going to start on the point of this one. 6 laps, $5 to the winner of the trophy dash. Who's going to get it? Who is going to get it? There are 5. Rocket Man. Caleb Schellenberg has to feel out of place here as he's the only one that's not a CJB driver. Oh! Tried to anticipate it. Schellenberg into the back of Robbie. Here comes Loick as he took him real slow to the start. He's going to move to the top. Robbie Swan down to the bottom. Or no, that's not Robbie. That's Colin down to the bottom. He's going to try and get around these guys down low. Or that's Butterfield in the 93. He's the one CJB driver that's running the old scheme. But they're going to be 3 wide for the lead coming out of turn 4. Got Colin in the 39. Tried to stuff it in the middle as Caleb takes the lead. Oh, contact. They all reckon that is Robbie Swan on his roof. As these guys are going to battle it out for the lead. You got Colin up high. Caleb down low as Loick has moved his way to the back of the pack. Side by side for the lead. As the checkered flag comes out, it's going to be Caleb for yet another Trophy Dash win. That got exciting, guys. Butterfield's going to... He got checked up by all that stuff, man. Oh, Colin won it. Colin won it. I thought Durgan won it. All right, guys, we got about 10 minutes worth of warm-up. These guys are going to go out here and work the track. I'm going to leave you with some action. Tell me what you think down in the chat. We got what? We got 13 drivers out here battling to battle it out today. Let's see how this one ends up. Hackney out there trying to get up a little bit faster. He's definitely been struggling. Oh, he gets into the wall. He's been struggling out here. Oh, that's hilarious. All right. I was delayed and didn't know, I think. All right, we're going to go ahead and pull up the warm-up. Let's see who's got the fast times. Right now, Durgan has the quick time in practice. Uncle Kenny, you still out there? These guys are out here getting into each other, trying to figure out these cars. So cool. How do I sound? Do I sound better with the new mic or do I sound the same? How's the new mic sound? I know you've been here since the beginning, so we're not going to advance. We're going to let everybody work on their setups and burn up the track if they want. I haven't changed it up. I mean, I know that was pretty quick trophy dash, but I always do a little bit extra, and I always said that, yeah, I know. We got about 10 minutes left. If everybody ends up pulling off and saying we want to advance, we'll advance it. But I just don't like changing the rules in the middle of it. You know? I know some of these guys have some adjustments to make, especially with the new track model. You know, because these things are totally different. I had technical difficulties, yeah. But with the new track model? Oh, you did, okay. But with this new track model, it's good to get people out here and used to the slick and what's going to happen. You know how it is. So what do you guys think, those of you that are driving the big blocks out here? I mean, I get a feel like these things are driving more like the 358s did before the update. You need a lot more gear. There's a lot more grip. I think it's a lot more follow the leader, honestly. I like that they added the grip, but I think they should have released the tire wear model with the grip. That way the tire faded. Got Robbie out there putting down some quick times. Robbie's sitting third on the charts right now. Hackney up to second. Looks like he's getting something figured out. I just think we're going to get a few people who struggle that might normally be fast in this new. I mean, it does drive a lot. I think Durgan is going to be hard to beat with this new track model. He is stupid fast in the 358s, and I think it drives more like a 358 now. I think Durgan's going to be hard to beat. Justin's sick out there. Loic's good in the 358 too. He's going to be hard to beat. You know, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of the season plays out. If this new track model swaps some of the field around on who's the fastest, who struggles and who doesn't. So, Uncle Kenny, is there like a considerable difference in the sound, or is it just a little better? Man, these guys are having a good time, it sounds like, out here. As we got Caleb O'Quinn out here in the number 25 CJB Ryko machine. I can adjust it too. I mean, I don't even have it all the way up, so I didn't want to. I hooked it up like 15 minutes before the stream, so I got to make some adjustments to it. I'm sure. If I sit back here, I'm sure I'm quieter, but I'm right up here. I'm probably good and loud. I can turn up the gain like this. Is it getting louder now? How about that? Is that a little bit louder? Caleb having some fun. I love these pit roads, man. They're a blast. Okay. I can turn it up more too. I just don't want to be overwhelming. You know how it is. We make adjustments as we go. I don't know why this doesn't want to find somebody. Logan out here trying to get a fast time down. Hopefully he can figure something out. Ooh. Contact. Durgan's got to go to his backup. We're not taking anybody in here. Within the next week, though, I am going to announce a 358 feeder series that will start feeding into these guys. So the bottom guys will move out and have to race their way back in, just kind of like they do the Pro Coke series on iRacing. So stay tuned for that. I will be announcing a 358. It'll be open set, so it won't be fixed to work your way up into this series. That's the plan moving forward. I'm going to have like 3 different ones, and they'll be on 3 different dates, and you pick the date that you want to run. And then we're going to take, like, we'll say the top 3 or 4 out of each of those and put them up against the last 12 or 15 out of here, and those guys will race their way into. So we'll take about 12 guys out of the lower series, and then have them battle the 12 worst guys out of this series, and then the top 12 guys from that series that will go into this series. That way, we're always cycling through some of the better drivers in this series. All right, guys, I am going to take a 3-minute break, and I will be back for the feature. All right, we are about to be done with practice, and we'll be going into the feature here in just a few seconds. As we got 20 seconds left. Still got Durgan at the top of the charts, as that's not a surprise. 13 seconds left in here as Robbie tries to come out and get another lap in before the end of practice. Warm up. And that will be it for warm-up, as we are going to go to the main event tonight, guys. This is going to be a good one. We're going to have us a nail-biter here, as we got Loic starting on the pole, Caleb Durgan starting second, Colin starting third, Robbie starting fourth, Jason Butterfield's going to start in that fifth position, and Rocket Man, Caleb Schellenberg starting sixth, Caleb O'Quinn starting seventh, and Shane Yates starting eighth, Justin sixth starting ninth, Chris Sleep starting 10th, Dean Reynolds 11th, Keith Hackney in that 12th position, and Logan Hickerson's going to bring up the field in 13th as he had contact with Dean in that heat race. Guys, go ahead. Let me know in the chat who your picks are, as we got a stacked field here tonight. Stacked field. Man, everybody positive out there today. Gotta love it. Dean Reynolds is hilarious. All right, guys. We are going to have 50 laps. 50 laps here. And don't forget our sponsors down in the description. We got Swan Speed Shop. Got Swan Speed Shop down in the description with the promo code. And we also got Pulse Graphix if you need your real wrap. You need your real car wrapped or your virtual car. Make sure you get a hold of Greg over at Pulse Graphix, as he definitely takes care of all my needs. He actually made Schellenberg's car in that number 95 there. And I believe he made Chris Sleeps. As the green flag is out, Loic off to the races. Look at Durgan up on the high side trying to roll with him. He's going to end up falling in line as we got the 39 of Colin Bocus down low. It's an awfully green and white first four. And you look, Schellenberg kind of fits in his paint job and that number 95 machine. They're going to battle it out at the front of the pack. Bocus down on the bottom trying to get up underneath him. He's got that bottom rolling. Can he get around Loic as he looks like he's cleared Durgan? Oh, we got Rocket Man up into the wall as Bocus. Colin down on the bottom. He's up next to Loic. Drag race down the front straightaway. Is the 39 going to get the lead? Oh, Loic way up by the wall. But look at that run out of turn 4. Side by side in 1 and 2. These guys are battling it out. Go a little bit farther back. The field is really close right now as these guys are standing together. Durgan hops the tires. That's going to let Robbie up on the high side. Can Durgan break his third place streak here tonight and go ahead and get himself a victory? We're going to find out as Robbie working. Oh, we got a wreck. We got a wreck in the back of the pack as it looks like Jason has issues. Let's go back and take a look at what happened here. Oh. Caleb gets in the back of the 93, just incidental. That happens. He just kind of got into the back of him, got him turned around, and, just one of those things. You get a run sometimes. And I'll tell you what, since the track update, there's so much more momentum in these things. You got to keep those RPMs up, much like a 358. That's definitely going to play a role in how much contact we see compared to races in the past. Durgan's got to tell his parents to get off the internet. As he's blinking a little bit. So Colin in the lead. He's going to control this one. Got Loic up high. Got Durgan down low in that third spot. And Robbie in fourth. As we should be getting the green flag this time by. They're going to slow up the field so the pace truck can go. Green. Here comes Colin. Colin down into turn 1 and 2. Down low as Loic works the high side. Durgan's trying to follow his daddy down on the bottom line. And that number 17. And here comes Robbie up high. Man, it is amazing to watch how much different these guys are driving. Probably on very similar setups, if not the same. Look at Rocket Man working that low side. As look who else is up in here as we watch Chris Sleep working that bottom side. Chris Sleep trying to work down low. As Hackney's having trouble coming up through the field. He's trying to work these guys up on the high side. Definitely a traffic jam. Not an easy group of drivers to pass. As that number 69 machine is struggling to get around these guys. You know, this track may look wide, but it is definitely narrow with the lines, well, the grooves, as you see two distinctive grooves, one up high, one down low, and then kind of trying to do something in the middle, as it looks like these guys are just trying to figure it out back here. Keith Hackney trying to find anywhere. He's going to go and split them. Hackney to the middle. He's going to go below Justin, and in between, above Chris, he's going to take that spot from Justin. Currently, Colin still in the lead as Colin smacks the wall. Durgan in second. Loic in third. Robbie in fourth. Rocket Man in fifth. And here comes Keith Hackney up to that sixth position as he's got Schellenberg to deal with next. He found him a little bit of grip in the middle of the track. Can he do something the rest of them haven't been able to? As it seems like everybody is either up high or down low. He's working the middle. Now he moves it a little bit lower, but still kind of in the middle. Got a whole bunch of right goes up at the front of the pack as Hackney tries to move his way up there and disturb it. He's up underneath Schellenberg as Schellenberg running a solid top 5. Gets a little loose there. That's going to let Hackney up underneath him, as this is the main battle on the track as Hackney's trying to move his way up into the top 5. Hackney's been pretty dominant so far this season, so today is a rare occasion having him this far back in the pack. Man, we're already 15 laps completed in this one as Colin is still out front. Durgan looking for a line as Loic's working the high side. Here comes Hackney. Hackney up underneath Swan. Can he get around him? As he works that bottom side, Schellenberg way up high now, trying to get a run. Schellenberg almost gets the run up above Hackney as Hackney's got that cut line way down low. Bottom line, cut line, whatever the hell you want to call it. Oh, Schellenberg and Hackney get contact. Schellenberg up into the wall, but he saves it. Hackney, we got 3 wide as Swan gets underneath Loic and Hackney gets under both of them. Here's the battle for third. As Swan's going to fall in line or behind Loic. Hackney's still up underneath him. Here comes Robbie down underneath Loic. Oh, he can't do anything with it. Hackney's really got that bottom side rolling right now. Can he get around these guys as they are battling it out up here behind the leaders? Durgan looking good in that second spot. Can he catch Bocus? Oh, Hackney almost gets in front of Robbie there. Almost closes the door. They're going to come out of turn 4 side by side down into 1 and 2 as Robbie cuts it down low. Robbie's going to pitch Hackney down a little bit low. That's going to disrupt Hackney's line as Hackney's been running the middle. Hackney trying to get up underneath Loic as Loic is sitting in that third spot. Hackney wanting to continue his run of podiums in that number 69 machine. Last week it was Colin who was the one in the top 3 that fell out of the top 3 for the first time. Will Hackney be be the second one to fall out, leaving Caleb as the most consistent one as Caleb is battling for the lead. Robbie gets in the back of Hackney as these guys are battling it out. 26 laps to go as we got a battle for the lead. Durgan on point. Colin trying to fight back on the high side. Durgan's got that bottom side rolling. Side by side out of turn 4. It's going to be... Durgan that time by. Durgan's got that bottom side rolling real nice as Bogus gets a ride on the high side. Side by side for third with Hackney down low and Loic up high. Man, these guys are racing it out in the top 5. Here comes Schellenberg trying to get his play up in this one as he's sitting 6th. Got Chris Sleep sitting 7th, battling it out with Caleb O'Quinn. Jason Butterfield sitting 9th. Shane Yates in 10th. Justin 6th and 11th. Logan in 12th. Dean Reynolds in 13th as these guys are battling it out through the field. Wow, we got a battle here as the top 6 are almost all side by side. Hard to keep track of it all as Colin gets the lead back. Durgan falls back in place in second as Hackney's trying to find a way around the number 74. 22 coming to 21 laps to go this time by. Things have slowed down a little bit and evened out with the top 3 as Hackney has to settle back in third. Robbie Swan trying to put the heat on as Rocket Man Caleb Schellenberg is trying to get up in this battle. He's having a good run here. Definitely flexing his muscle in that number 95 machine. As, man, we got some of the best up in this series. So far, an all CJB top 3. But Hackney's going to take advantage of Loic's mistake. He's going to get up underneath them, going through 3 and 4. Can he capitalize on it? The 69 of Hackney up underneath Loic as they go down into turn 1 and 2. 18 laps to go. Hackney's got to fall back in place, but he's going to dive it in through 3 and 4. Robbie Swan's got to deal with Schellenberg on his back bumper as Schellenberg dives it low up underneath Robbie Swan. Side by side for that 5th position as Schellenberg's trying to get himself a top 5 as Keith Hackney is battling back underneath Loic for that 3rd position. Here comes Robbie Swan up underneath Hackney. He wants 4th. Hackney's going to dive it back low. Up underneath Loic. Can he do anything with it as they come out of turn 4? Side by side down into turn 1 and 2. Oh, he's got the little bit of grip there. But he's not able to do anything with it. Definitely looks like being underneath in 1 and 2 is better than being underneath. Or at 3 and 4 is definitely better than being underneath. And oh, Schellenberg gets on the wall. Loic gets into the wall. Hackney down low. These guys are really fighting hard for these positions as we got 13 laps to go. Colin out in the lead as Durgan's trying to dig down low. What a race, what a race, what a race as we got this long green flag run coming. Schellenberg putting a fight in as he says he can't be left out of this one. Schellenberg having a great run in that number 95 machine. He's going to fight up high as can he get next to Robbie Swan? Can he take that 5th position and get himself a top 5? 11 laps to go as Schellenberg seems to be coming in place in that number 95 machine. He's definitely coming into his zone. He's got the high side rolling real nice. He's going to take the 5th spot away from Robbie. Right? They're just running hard. It's not always faster, though. But Schellenberg's doing a good job on that high side. Hackney's got to watch out as he's got it rolling in that number 95 machine. He seemed to found something in that thing. Can he catch Hackney? 9 laps to go as these guys are almost 3 wide. Almost 3 wide for second. Loic up underneath Durgan. This is going to help the 95 close in on these guys if they get battling, as Schellenberg's definitely got something figured out. Loic up underneath Durgan as they're going to battle it side by side for second. Durgan gets the run on the high side. Here comes Schellenberg And that 95 machine, he got up next to Hackney. Can he do anything with it? 6 laps to go as Hackney's able to gap him a little bit. Oh, Schellenberg catches a bit of the wall, but he keeps it straight. Here comes Loic up to the back bumper of Durgan. Durgan trying to keep that second spot. Can he break his third place streak and keep it in second? We're going to find out. 5 laps to go as Hackney trying to battle out with Loic as Loic gets a run. Schellenberg up to the high side. He's going to get up next to Hackney maybe. Side by side as Colin is cruising off into the sunset. Loic takes the second spot. Durgan crosses him over, takes it back. Here comes Hackney in the 69. Up to Loic. Can't do anything with it. As Loic's a little bit low. Loic next to Durgan as they're battling it up for a second again. What a race here as these second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth are all on top of each other. 3 wide. 3 wide out of 4. We got 2 laps to go. Who's going to get what? As Schellenberg. Oh, he was up in the wall, but he kept the momentum going. He's going to dive it in through 3 and 4. They're going to get 1 lap to go. Can they keep it together for 1 more lap? As Colin has it straight. Colin's got this one in the bag with no mistakes. Durgan in second. Here comes Hackney for the 3rd spot. Schellenberg. Wow, they're all side by side. I don't know how to call this one. It's going to be Colin, Durgan, Loic, Hackney, Schellenberg, and Swan. What a race at the end of there. Man, these guys were battling it out. Wow. That was some amazing racing, guys. Amazing racing. Wow. Wow. I'm speechless, guys. That was absolutely amazing racing. Oh, that sucks, Justin. Yeah, we had the one caution. One caution. You gotta tell him. You gotta tell him in French. All right, there we go. We have our top 3. We have Loic, Colin. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mute this race chat in case I have some conversations over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull in our top 3. Man, what a race! That was a good run all around. Everybody did a great job. We're gonna go ahead and pull in Loic. Which broadcast am I in? They're all in. Forgot. I'm in the lower one. Hello, James of the booth. Got a copy? Man, you guys had one heck of a battle as Colin was driving away in the sunset. You, Caleb, Keith, Schellenberg, and Robbie, all with a big battle for that second spot. Man, it just seemed like Durgan just had a little bit going on that high side. You weren't able to get around him and stay around him. Still a good run out of you here tonight. You got to be happy with a 3rd place finish.
Yeah, that was not bad. I tried everything I can. 30 is fast, and I just have... That was slick race, so... 1 line, and try everything I can, but I cannot catch Durgan.
Yeah, it definitely, I was explaining during the broadcast how much with the extra grip, even though it's slick, it does drive more like a 358, I think, which is creating a little bit more single file racing. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
It's all about momentum. But man, good run here tonight. Good clean race. And anybody you got to thank for this podium finish?
Yeah, I want to say thank you to all my fucking sponsor. Want to say thank you to driver, Ryko Motorsports. Want to say thank you to Colin, Mr. Radiator, Dawson all for the paint, and good run.
Yeah, definitely an awesome run for you guys. All three of you.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, most of your team. And we can't leave Robbie out of that because he had a solid run here tonight too.
Yeah.
So good run for your team, and can't wait to see you guys do this again next week.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, buddy. All right, that was third place. Let's go ahead. Oh, where is he? Where'd everybody go on me? Where is second? Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't find the room as you guys moved because you were up and forgot to disconnect. But man, what a run! You had a little bit of run on Colin early.
Yeah.
And then Loic started battling you for that second spot, but man, you finally broke your third place streak.
Finally. Yeah, we were for the first, I'd say like 50 laps. I was so tight, and then it started to come to me. I thought I had something for calling there early, but the man's just good at what he does, and he just got me.
He seemed to have that bottom line where he could go down there and hook up better than everybody else. I think that was the biggest difference. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I'd say he's just a really good driver. He knows what to do, when to do it. You know, he knows all that, and I'm still learning, so it's gonna take time, but you'll get it.
Yeah, I definitely seen you move down there and try and copy him when he went down there. You know, trying to learn something, and it seemed to work for a little bit, but I think that bottom lane just started to go away at the end there.
It definitely did. I was searching majority of the race, just trying to catch Colin, trying everything. But, you know, second to Colin's not bad. After all, he is one of the best on iRacing, so.
Well, you know, a lot of people say the same thing about you, and that's an awesome run here. And man, your team as a whole, like I just told Loic, man, what a good run for you guys. Anybody you want to thank for the second place?
Yeah, Colin, you know, Ryko Motorsports, Mr. Radiator, CJB Speedworks, Mario Perez, Toyota Race Cars, Zach McSwain Racing, DDIW, Dustin Hall, Tiny Tourism Sports, everyone.
Yeah, well, good run here tonight, and man, I can't wait till next week to see what kind of racing this brings.
We'll see.
I just got a comment in the chat said kid has more class and skill than I'll ever have.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
All right, buddy, good run, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Colin.
Thank you, buddy. Have a good night.
You too. All right, let's go grab Colin. Man, you had a rough week last week. Got fourth, first time out of the podium. Boy, did you make up for it today. Took the trophy dash and the feature. What a run out of you.
Yeah, last week was a little rough. I mean, we made the charge forward, but yeah, last week obviously I became the builder for Ryko, and last week I 3 days at like 7 hours a piece every track, figuring these things out and where I could get my set to work. And man, I'll tell you, whatever I thought that I found here is phenomenal, especially when that middle line came in. I could just roll it nice and easy, and that thing was, I was 1/10, 2/10 faster once I got to the middle.
Yeah, as a setup, I mean, like you came into this season, you knew you were going to be the builder for these setups and for Ryko, and then they went ahead and changed the track state. I mean, that had to change as there's a few different rules on, not rules, but ways that changes that you can make that you couldn't make before, as far as what would work and what wouldn't. And gear is a whole different ball game as it was to last season. Do you think the work that you guys put in since they changed the track straight is really what made a difference here tonight, as we've seen so many Ryko cars up front?
To be honest, like completely honest, I really didn't change all that much. It was more just shocks. Getting rid of all the whoops in the track made it so you could do different things with shocks. A little bit on your J bars, but nothing crazy. A lot of it is just understanding now that the marbles are really good. When the marbles form in the middle of the track, it's actually a lot of grip. It's pretty much like having brand new tacks. So as long as you can roll it correctly, it really, it'll pull you right around. And like I said, man, all the testing I've done and to see it pay off, and my guys being right there with me and making me sweat and making me drive harder, that pushes me to be better and figure things out. And lucky that we had a good starting position this week and held it off, and my whole team as a whole did phenomenal.
I know, and I know a lot of these guys like Loic and Durgan. They give you a lot of credit and how good you are, but I don't think sometimes they realize how much they push you and make you better too. I mean, and that's what the team's all about.
Absolutely, those guys, they're animals, and even Tristan. These kids are just phenomenal at this sim, and they make me push harder and harder to get better and better. So, yeah, it definitely plays a part.
Well, why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to all your thank yous out there, because I know you got a big crew that supports you.
Yeah, I gotta say thanks to all my CJB guys, Ryko. Big thanks to Ken Byron, the man at Ryko. He gave me a shot to prove, all my testing and hard work has paid off, and we're having good results, and so I can't thank him enough for that. Like I said, all my guys, these kids are just phenomenal, and they help me test, and they give me great feedback to help me improve and get better, not for us, but for everybody that's going through Ryko to get their stuff. And seeing the success so far this week is phenomenal for me. Yeah, who am I forgetting? Mario Perez for the photos, Dustin Hall, DDIW for the wrap, Mr. Radiator, ZMR, and then thanks to you for putting on this broadcast in the league.
Well, thanks for coming out and putting on one heck of a show tonight. All three of you guys on the podium there, man. It's an awful green and white podium today.
Absolutely, that's how we like it.
Well, good run, and I will catch you. I'm sure I'll catch you before then, but I'll at least catch you at the next one.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thanks, buddy. Man, what a run for these Ryko guys here tonight. Ken, they definitely put on one heck of a show amongst themselves and with the others. Hackney trying to sneak his way in there. Couldn't quite make it, but we're going to go ahead and go through tonight's starting grid, our finishing order. Results, whatever we want to call them tonight. Just don't well, I was late for dinner, so you can call me late for dinner tonight. Tonight's finishing order, here it is. We got Colin with the win. An impressive win out of him here tonight. Durgan in second. Loic in third. Keith I can't talk. Keith Hackney. Yeah, he's definitely good. Keith Hackney in fourth. Schellenberg, the Rocket Man, gets the top five. Robbie Swan in sixth. Caleb O'Quinn finishes seventh. Jason Butterfield in eighth. Shane Yates in ninth. Chris Sleep in 10th. Logan Hickerson in 11th. Justin Sick, had some damage, finishes 12th. Dean Reynolds in that 13th position. Guys, I know you see him here at the back of the pack, but man, you got to remember the skill level in this group. None of these guys, most of these guys will beat most on any given day. So, man, good shout out for every guy, no matter where they finish. We're going to call it a night for tonight. And as always, be safe and have a good night.